Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us on another One Love Rewards webinar. My name is Alana Foston with the Jamaica Tourist Board here in the Miami office. And today is National Travel Advisor Day, and we want to say thank you. Thank you to all of you for doing what you do, promoting, selling, and loving Jamaica the way that we do. We love you for it. And for those of you that have not joined us before, welcome. To those of you returning, thank you for joining us again. We want to do a run of show. We want to let you know how things are going to go for this hour. Usually we have two presenters, but we're doing things a little differently today. We're still going to have two, but your first one is going to be me. I'm going to present and give you a few upcoming events happening for the rest of the year. And then we're going to welcome the R Hotel, Alexander Pike, who is the general manager, and he's going to tell you all about his new property in Kingston and what it has to offer for you and your clients. And as usual, feel free to ask any questions that you may have of either Alexander or myself. There's a chat box in the right-hand corner of your screen, and we'll be happy to answer them live on the webinar. If we're unable to answer those questions, feel free to either send Alexander or myself an email, and we'll be happy to do that for you. If you have any feedback for the Jamaica Tourist Board, feel free to do so to my email address. It's afoston@visitjamaica.com. And for any travel agent information that you may need, you can find that at www.oneloveagents.com. So, like I said, I'm going to give you some upcoming events happening in Jamaica. There's so much happening in Jamaica. There's always something to do. I'm just going to focus on the big ones. We will be here all day if I tried to give you everything that was happening in Jamaica. So, starting off, the reason my voice sounds this way is because I'm just getting back from Carnival. Carnival, you missed it this year if you didn't go or you didn't send any clients. But now is when you want to start booking for next year. Parade Day is always the Sunday after Easter Sunday, and it's pretty much an explosion of colors, feathers, music, great people, happy people, vibe. I mean, it is just an amazing time, all happening on the streets of Kingston. So you have parties leading up, all in from Easter, the week after Easter, from Easter Monday, all happening all week, and then the culmination happening on that Sunday, where everybody is in their costumes. There are huge music trucks. You can have food on the streets. You have your drinks, alcoholic, non-alcoholic, and it's just pretty much a fantastic time of people just celebrating life. You don't want to miss it. If you missed it this year, you don't want to miss it next year. You can make packages for your clients. I'm sure Alexander will have lots to tell you. I'm sure he'll tell you about the people that actually booked on their way out for next year. So this is something that you definitely want to get in on. By next year, we should have more hotel rooms in Kingston, but they do book up fast, so you want to get on that. Next, we have Mocha Fest happening May 23rd to the 28th. We are almost sold out for this event, so you want to get either booking for now, for this year, or for next year, but you need to move quickly. This is another 5 days of partying, just a good old time on the beaches of Negril. You can find information at mochafest.com. There is package information, accommodations, how you get your tickets for the different parties. They have passes. All of that you can find on that website, and contact information there as well if you have any further questions, either for this year or next year. Calming things down with the Ocho Rios Jazz Festival. That's going to be happening in June. This is the oldest jazz festival in the region, and the cool thing about the Ocho Rios Jazz Festival, it's a week long of events happening at different venues. So you're not just doing, one night of, a massive event and then it's over. They have events in Ocho Rios. You can probably go to something like the Moon Palace one night. You have an event in Kingston. You can, last year they did FDR. So it's always, kind of moving around and keeping it interesting, so you're not just doing one thing and you're having a different experience every time. So this can literally be a jazz vacation for the music lovers, for, people that just love jazz or just love music in general. It is a great time. And again, it's happening next month. We are already May 1st. You want to get in on this. And with Ocho Rios being so close to Kingston now, you can stay in either one and have, proximity to either or. Up next, Reggae Sumfest. This is one of the biggest reggae festivals happening throughout the year. With the exception of the Buju concert that just blew everything out of the water, Reggae Sumfest is, and I'll just read this, dedicated to showcasing our island's indigenous reggae music. So you have artists from different parts of the Caribbean, but also, our Barris Hammonds, our Chronics, the real reggae artists that will be at this festival. It is very well attended. There are lots of hotels in the area that you can package your clients with, and they're actually offering discounted tickets and commission to travel agents. This information that you see on the screen here, where you have to email your interest, they send you back a code, and you're able to book those tickets on their site with that promotional code. There is more information that I am going to forward to you after this webinar with details on how much the tickets cost, each ticket, and what it entails. The promoters have given us, quite an extensive list of options for you guys, and we're going to send that out as soon as we get off this webinar. I could attempt to do a handout, but that may be an epic fail on my part, so I'm just going to send it to you after the fact. But of course, if you have any questions now, you can send those to traveltics@reggaesumfest.com. And JPEX, as you know, JPEX happens every year. It is Jamaica Product Exchange, where our tour operators are able to speak with our suppliers, and every year we do JPEX FAMs. So for the JPEX FAM, it's going to be, JPEX is from the 9th to the 11th, and I believe the JPEX FAM, we have two from the 5th to the 10th and the 8th to the 13th, and I just sent out a newsletter with that information. We do not have those invitations out yet, nor do we have the schedules, but we wanted you to save the date so that you have them. As soon as we do, we will have them sent out, and they will be on our website at www.oneloveagents.com. So be sure to check that. If you want to check with your inside sales, like I said, they don't have any information yet, but as soon as they do, we'll send it out to you, and you'll be able to book. We want you to come down. We always have a day where the travel agents visit the floor of JPEX, so they too get to meet some of the suppliers, the tour operators, and so forth. So that's always, a good way of kind of mixing the business with and actually seeing the property. Sometimes, the hoteliers have special events for travel agents. We have forums, we have workshops. So it's always a good fam trip / workshop that travel agents like to attend. So we will keep you posted on it, not to worry. We don't have it yet, but as soon as we do, it'll be in your inbox. Next up, Restaurant Week. If any of you are, I know I live in Miami and we have Miami Spice. This is similar to Miami Spice, where all of the restaurants island-wide participate in Restaurant Week. So you can experience all of these restaurants at a discounted price, and sometimes, a lot of times, have special menus. So for your food lovers out there, your gastronomy, you know, anybody that's a foodie like me, this is when you want to send them. It's great. You get to experience any, you know, there's, you know, we do great jerk chicken, we do great, you know, Jamaican food, but we have so many other flavors and, you know, options in Jamaica that you know, for food lovers, this is an amazing time for them to be there. So you definitely want to check that out, and that's November 15th to the 23rd. You know, again, it's island-wide, so no matter where you stay, you're more than likely going to find restaurants that are participating. There's another event, Reggae Marathon, that also happens, but I did not put it on the slide because I ran out of time. But that is at the end of the year and then happens in the grill. And you can find information there at reggaemarathon.com. And if I am wrong about that, I will come back later and tell you about it. So that was my brief spiel on our upcoming events. And seeing that I'm playing moderator and presenter, you have a few questions for me, and I am going to address them. Okay, how do you get in touch with Carnival promoters? I can go ahead and send you the list of promoters. I know a lot of you want to package your client's Carnival experience with hotel, costume, parties, and so forth. I can send a list of promoters, that can help you with that. And I'm sure, like I said, the hotels also have packages, if not with costumes or just discounted rates for Carnival. I am corrected on the Negril Reggae Marathon. It is December 8th, happening this year, Sunday, December 8th. So correction on that, on whatever I said before. The correct date is December 8th. Okay. And let's see. Okay. We are definitely going to email the tickets, Lydia. As soon as we are through with this webinar, I'm going to send it out to you. Okay, so forgive me here. What exactly is JPEX? JPEX is Jamaica Product Exchange, where our suppliers, it's a trade show basically, where our suppliers, tour operators, and sometimes agents are able to showcase their product all in one space. And it's usually a 3-day event where we have an opening ceremony and 2 days on the trade show floor. And like I said, when we do our fan trips, we usually have a day where the agents can visit that floor and meet some of the tour operators and so forth. We usually have a travel agent forum that you can visit and get some benefit out of that. Okay. Let's see. Definitely, I will be sending you information. I am being corrected on the date for Reggae Marathon. Yes, it is December 8th. And Juliet, you want to know if we have group blocks. I'm not sure which you're referring to, if you're referring to Carnival or Reggae Sumfest or any of the other events that we spoke about. But yes, a lot of the events do have packages where they include the hotel with tickets and so forth. And for Carnival, yes, the promoters will do that as well. And Victoria wants to know if there are events happening in the grill from the 19th to the 27th. I also want to mention, Victoria, you can visit topeventsinchamaica.com, and they actually have a list of not just the big events, but the weekly events, things, that happen, let's say on a Thursday. Let's say there's a reggae night on Thursday at Margaritaville. They'll post that on their site. So it's a good resource for if you have clients that are going down and they want to know, hey, what's happening while I'm there. It's a good website to go to just kind of pull up and see what's happening the week that you're there. So you can share that with your clients and for you if you want to know what's happening on the island. And Jesse, we always send out a recording of the webinar. So it usually follows a week later. So it usually comes with the invite for the following webinar. So look out for that if you miss anything on this webinar. We always have the recording for you. I will definitely send, as I said, the information about the promoters for Carnival and for the Reggae Sumfest. Let's see, how do we register for JPEX? JPEX is what you would be registering for as far as JPEX goes would be the fam trips, which I will send out for you. JPEX is, when it comes to registering, that would be suppliers and tour operators. And Melinda, I can send a calendar of events for you. I can send that to you in email. And again, for more up-to-date information, you can find that at topeventsinchamaica.com. Okay. Can I have a list of restaurants participating in Restaurant Week? Shanika, I will definitely make a note of that and try to find you a list. I'm sure that there is a list, but keep in mind that there may be revisions to that list, but I will definitely try to find something for you and send it out and share it with all of you guys. JPEX is September. So you can see the screen there. That is the actual screenshot from the website. Their website is jpex.org. So if you're looking for more information on JPEX, you can find it there. Or you can always give us a call if you have any further information that you need. The event site again is topeventsinchamaica.com. Suzanne wants to know if the R Hotel would be a good property for a group trip with children involved. It is an extended stay hotel, but I'm going to reserve the right to let Alexander answer that question for you. So I'm sure he's going to say yes, and he'll have a lot more information than I do. So I will leave that question for him. And Tanya wants to know, is there a schedule of events for 2020? We currently do not have an updated list for 2020, but the events that happen, usually the Sumfest, Reggae Marathon, they all happen around the same time. So let's say the Ocherius Jazz Festival was, the 2nd to the 9th. It'll just be that same week, Sunday to Sunday, following next year. So keep that in mind, and as soon as we do have that 2020 schedule, we do try to post it. It is also on our website at visitjamaica.com. When will the fan be sent out? We do not have hotels confirmed yet. Remember, usually we do, depending on where JPEX is, it's going to be in the Montego Bay Convention Center. So usually the hub is Montego Bay, and then what we'll do is take you out to Negril and Ocherios. So sometimes one group will go to Negril, the other will go to Ocherios, and that way being able to see both Montego Bay and either Ocherios and Negril. The common city will be Montego Bay because that's where JPEX is happening. I'm going to go back to the screen with SumFest, but remember there is more information that I will send to you regarding the different passes and what they include as far as how many nights you can have, maybe just do one night as opposed to all of the nights. So I do have more detailed information that I'm going to share with you. So just wanted to put that screen back up so that you see it and you can get the relevant information that you need for now. So I will definitely, as soon as I can get the restaurant list, I will share it with everyone. Won't just share it with a couple of the agents that asked. I will definitely make it available, because the whole thing about people asking questions, if one person asks the question, more than likely other people want to know. So we always send the information out to everyone. And let's see. Denise, again, you can find out more about JPEX at jpex.org, or you can give us a call if you don't see your question answered there. Package info for Jazz Fest can be found on their website at Ocherios Jazz Festival, OcheriosJazzJA.com. Okay. All right. I'm going to, the website for Reggae Marathon is reggaemarathon.com. The contact information, contact, is 876-967-4903. Again, the website is reggaemarathon.com, and the phone number is 876-967-4903. And I'm going to halt my questions, and I assure you I will send the information that you've requested, but I want to go ahead and not infringe on Alexander's time, and I'm going to bring him on board. Alexander, are you there?
Here, I'm right here. Hi,
Alexander.
Hi.
I'm going to go ahead and give you control of the screen, and you can share all of your exciting information with our agents.
Awesome. Fantastic. Very good. All right, let me just get myself all set up, and then we can go ahead. Are you seeing it clearly now, Alana?
I am, and I'm sure everyone else is too.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, well, first of all, let me just thank Alana very much for allowing me the opportunity to talk about the R Hotel. It's the newest hotel in Kingston, and we just want to talk about the hotel, but mainly talk about the destination of Kingston as well, and how the hotel plays a role in bringing the Kingston scene to life to many persons that don't see Kingston as a potential leisure destination, mostly for business, but we also do fantastic leisure, which I'm going to be talking about as we go through the presentation. So we're going to go ahead and start. First of all, let me just wish everyone a happy Travel Advisor Day. Travel agents are very, very important to us here in Jamaica. I worked with the Sandals Group, and we saw that how important travel agents were, and we're bringing the same attitude here at the R Hotel to ensure that we love our travel agents because they tend to love us back and send us all the business. Word of mouth recommendations are always better, and travel agents can understand the product and be able to pass it on to different persons so we can move things forward. All right, so let's begin. Let's start up. We'll talk about the R. So the R opened its doors December in 2018, and it's Kingston's first extended stay hotel. I know that the extended stay concept or service apartments concept in the United States and Canada is something that's already popular. However, in Jamaica, this is actually the first one in Kingston that is offering this type of service. So what that says is that we offer not only nightly rates, but we also offer monthly rates, and we have some differences in relation to how our accommodations are set up, so that we can, bring a different light and different element to Kingston, and we have a motto that we say we're changing the Kingston landscape in so many ways. So we provide a very unique stay experience. We're very committed to service. We're a small boutique hotel, 48 rooms in total. We have 4 categories, and we're looking after the guests in a very personable way to ensure that all their needs are met. What I want to do is just go through the differences so you can see the differences that we offer that the other hotels in Kingston don't offer. And the first thing is we have fully equipped units with kitchenette and front load washer and dryer. So we have the Samsung washer dryers for the front in the units. 24 of our units are self-contained with a kitchenette and washer and dryer. We allow customers to get detergent, everything they need. We also pre-order grocery items. So you may have some families coming down with the kids, or if they come in for a trip or they're here for a certain period, they can actually reach out to us through you, the travel agent, or directly if you want. And these things are actually commissionable as well to basically book what they need in the room when they arrive, whether it's fruits, whether it's local produce, whatever it is that they really want. We offer that as well. So that's something that people really love. So we also do upgraded bar menu in the room. So if they request, whether they want Hennessy or any special requests, we're willing to do that for them as well and to ensure that they're happy. All right. We also do an art gallery, which is located here on property. We showcase different Jamaican artists, and right now we actually are showcasing a very popular one, not just locally in Jamaica, but also in the United States. His name is Dr. Brian McFarlane. He's a well-known artist, and so far we've been doing very good with his show. We had the Ministry of Tourism and everyone come through, and we have the guests that go downstairs and look at the art and have made purchases already. And we continue to exhibit different artists during the stay. So basically, even if you walk through the hallways of the hotel, we have art pieces that people can actually like and they can actually purchase as well. Our rooms are very different. We boast all of our furniture made locally. It's made by local Jamaican carpenters, and it's very, very, very artistically done. The design of the rooms are very unique. It's more resort looking, and in Kingston, it's a very unique look. It's not so much of like a standard look as the other hotels have. It's a very unique and a very fun and charming style. And, our customers so far have been loving it. They really, really enjoy the design of the rooms. And so, as I said, we're committed to the brand Jamaica, and we purchase as much things as we can locally to ensure that the local market and economy is booming. One of the major differences at the R as well is our concierge service. Now, all the other hotels in Kingston, they tend to, basically point persons to a brochure stand if they want to do any excursions, restaurants, or any shopping or nightlife. Here at the R, however, we manage the experience. So we find out what the guests want. We plan the packages for them. We take them out. We arrange transportation. We have partners in different restaurants and different nightlife locations, the best of Kingston. We tend to want to arrange and to plan it, and we ensure that wherever we're sending them is something that we believe is at the standard that we want our guests to see. Our team is very knowledgeable. Concierge service is very popular in many cities. But in Jamaica and Kingston, we need to really be a full city concierge service, and that's what we're doing here at the R, so that people can really enjoy city tourism, which is something that we're driving heavily for Kingston as Kingston continues to boom with all the amazing things that are happening at the moment. Accommodations, we have a very wide variety of accommodations. We have 4 categories in total, starting from a standard hotel room all the way up to a 2-bedroom loft suite. If you look at the images, this is one of our 2-bedroom loft suites. We have a full-size kitchenette, full-size microwave, and everything you would need, along with washer and dryer. So it's really, really designed so that people can feel as if they're in an apartment. And then upstairs, there's 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms as well. So it's a very, very nice setup in those rooms. So first category, standard deluxe. We have that in King and Twin. We have the standard deluxe with kitchenette, which basically has the additional kitchenette, which was in the images before. And then we have a penthouse balcony with a balcony, penthouse room with a balcony, in case those persons want to have a nice, wonderful view of the city and be able to sit on their balcony and have a nice cocktail or even have a cigarette if needs be. We offer the 2-bedroom loft suite with kitchenette, as mentioned earlier before. Some key features of the R. Of course, free Wi-Fi. We have actually done something a little different with our Wi-Fi system. We have put an access point in basically every other room to ensure that the coverage is the strongest in Kingston and the best service possible. Right now, we have a very high score for our Wi-Fi services, so it's really important in Kingston to ensure that the guests get the full Wi-Fi experience. As I said, we have the custom concierge services. We also have accessibility in all 2 rooms and also throughout the property. It's fully accessible. And one of the most exciting parts of the entire hotel is that we have the only 8th-floor rooftop restaurant and pool, which I'll get into a little later, the type of restaurant we have here. But basically, we are very proud of that as well. So, the famous Red Bones restaurant. So, this restaurant is about 30 years in the running. They have recently closed down the previous location and have moved to the R, and they're open now on the roof. And the beauty of this restaurant is it's well known for its jazz and blues, but also for live reggae entertainment. It's one of the only places that you can go to and get a full show, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Great food, great ambience. A lot of persons love coming to the Red Bones. We get a lot of ambassadors and different persons in Kingston that really want that type of authentic experience, and they've been coming, and they'll continue to come. And with the new addition here and the beauty of it, just the whole panoramic view of the city of Kingston, you can see the harbour, and you can see all the mountains, and it's a very, very lovely environment that's upstairs. We are big on pushing outside of the box. The hotel is designed as a rectangle, but we talk about outside the box. So as stated before, we sell the Kingston lifestyle. We want to take our guests not to the normal attractions such as the Bob Marley Museum or whether Devon House. These things, a lot of them know about already. And yes, guests do still go to these things. But what we're trying to do here at the R is to basically show our guests what we do as Kingstonians, or what we like to do. So whether it's a coffee shop, whether it's taking them to the movies here, the local movie theater, going to a cinema or going to a play, just the things that we do. We go on in the hills and we have coffee at the very nice coffee shop in Irish Town. We may go shopping and buy some designer things that actually are made by Jamaicans. They're very popular items in the Caribbean, and we want to expose our guests from North America, Canada, and we want them to understand what we do as Kingstonians. So, for us, we as Caribbean natives, we tend to visit New York, or we go to Toronto. We go to experience the food, we experience the shopping, we experience the culture, and Kingston has so much things that we can offer. And so what we're doing at this hotel is basically exposing the real Kingston and showing not only what we have known before. Yes, there is, music is the capital of reggae, but we want them to understand our food, our lifestyle. So this is something that we push on a daily basis, and guests are just loving it. These days people want experiences, and it ties right into what we're trying to achieve where we can give them that Instagrammable moment. So I've just pulled a few, posts that were done here in Kingston, showing, coffee shops, showing our healthy lifestyle, yoga in the hills. We also have a beautiful key. A lot of persons are not aware of the different the offshore islands that we have here in Kingston. We have the one on the left here is Maiden Key. It's a very popular key for parties. A lot of the local persons who own boats, they go out there. We also have a partner here at the hotel that we actually send our guests out on the boat, and they go and they enjoy the time there. The beach is beautiful, and they get to enjoy the beautiful Caribbean Sea, along with another one called Lime Key, which is in the middle here. Sorry, that's Maiden Key as well, but on the right-hand side, this is Lime Key, where the lady is doing a little stretch, where the fishing boat is. But basically, we have these beautiful beaches here right in Kingston, and many people don't know about it because it's not something that is advertised as much, but we're trying to push it as we continue to build our reputation as a destination for leisure along with business. Now, the marathon that was just spoken about with the Reggae Marathon, Kingston also has a beautiful Kingston City Marathon, along with many other runs. The image on the left is the Sagicor Group run, where they did a beautiful run through the city, and they end up with a lot of money for charity, and a lot of our guests get involved with that as well. I know that the events were mentioned earlier in relation to Carnival, and Alana did a great job in mentioning all the different things, and a lot of it tied towards Kingston, along with the other areas. But the Carnival just ended. It was an amazing success. It was the largest Carnival we've ever had in Jamaica. Every year it grows. The guests had a wonderful experience. Here at we partnered with a band, one of the promoters. Jamaica is one of the actual bands in the whole program, but we have connections to the other ones as well. So we can package everything for the guests. You just reach out to us. We can package the stay along with the passes for the parties, the costume, everything that is needed. We can actually get that done for you. So you don't have to be running around trying to get this, get that. You can just talk to us at and we will do everything for you. And some more Instagrams, just showing the nightlife, the food. The King Crab at 100 is just to die for. It's a bar and it's a nightclub as well here in Kingston, and people love that crab, the King Crab. And then there's a new place called Sky Dweller. You tend to buck up in some of the or see some of the major artists that are actually dancehall artists or reggae artists. You just tend to rub shoulders with them a lot more in Kingston. That this is where they live, this is where they play. So you'll end up meeting some very famous persons, like the ones on the right, two ladies in dancehall. They're very, very popular internationally and locally. So it's something that we really are proud of. Now, for the travel agents, we want to partner with you. We hope you want to partner with us to bring this whole new change and this new dynamic into Kingston, the new way of marketing, and to push Kingston as a destination. We really want to invite you down to come and see us as well. So, feel free to reach out to me on that as well. But we offer, of course, the 10% commission on all bookings. We want to do some stuff as well for the travel agents themselves and their families. So 30% off bookings for travel agents. So, the first category rate is about $198. 30% off of that is like $59, I believe. So, it gives a good cut in the rate. And we'd like to be the home of travel agents in Kingston. We want people to feel free to come here. We'll give you also a free one category upgrade based on availability, of course, and a free airport transfer back to the hotel and back to the airport for our travel partners. So we're very excited about this package here that we're actually offering. Let me just go back. So this is my contact information. I've also included the sales and marketing manager along with my reservationist. So I'm very, very open. I'm looking forward to getting your contacts. You could email me. We get to know you as well. And we're very excited about the partnership and look forward to hearing more from you all. So basically, that's it for me, Alana.
All right. Thank you, Alexander. Can you put the screen back up with the contact information? Because I'm sure the agents will.
Sure.
Want that.
There we go.
There you go. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for making me very hungry with all of your crab there.
Yes. Yes.
I was like, okay, thanks. Didn't have lunch, but all right. So I want to first mention that Alexander is giving away a 3-night stay. I don't usually mention the giveaways that our partners give. I just send it out the next week. But for those of you that miss it or that want to know who's the winner, it's always on the newsletter or the invitation to the next webinar. That's when I send out the winner. It is a random drawing, and it is the only criteria that you have to be is a Jamaica travel specialist. So for those of you that are not Jamaica travel specialists, you must become a Jamaica travel specialist if you want to take part in these beautiful giveaways that we have. And in Alexander's case, it is a 3-night stay at the R Hotel. It is 4 days, 3 nights, 2 airport transfers, and 1 Kingston City tour. So that will be announced in the next webinar. We do make a random drawing based on the attendees that have attended. So moving on
Alana,
from that. Yes.
Alana, I was wondering if I forgot to mention, and I think it's important for them to know as well, is that we're actually forming now a partnership with Air Canada Vacations in relation to offering an all-inclusive Kingston experience, which not only encompasses the actual room rate, but also it's an all-inclusive for all food and beverage on property and off property, and also includes tour experiences so that we can actually really package the destination fully, just so they're aware as well. We can do the same with the travel agents as well.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to get into your questions. Dana would like to know. Well, first of all, I'm going to go back to the question that was asked when I was on, which was, is your property conducive for families?
Yes, we're conducive for families, for small families, with good. I would say the best age would probably be up to about maybe 10 years old, 12 years old. Because there's not much for teenagers per se to do on the property itself. But for younger kids, they would love it. We have suites that offer 2 bedrooms, as I mentioned before, 2 bathrooms, and we also have all these rooms connecting to another room, so we can actually open up to become a 3-bedroom unit, and then a lot of the standard rooms can connect into the kitchenette room, so they can become a 2-bedroom as well. So we offer for that.
Okay. And do you have wheelchair accessibility and accommodation?
Yes, we do. Yes, the hotel was built in that mind. Yes.
I do see an elevator there, so that helps. Is there grocery shopping within walking distance?
There's what? Sorry.
Is there grocery shopping within walking distance?
Oh yes. There's a grocery store, a very popular one that we take our guests to, and they actually walk as well. It's an 8-minute walk. It's in New Kingston here, so it's right across from near to us. So it's a very nice store.
Okay. And how far are you from the airport?
We are in the New Kingston hub. That takes about 15 minutes from the airport on a good day without traffic. If there's traffic, it can be over 20 minutes, but it's not far.
Okay. And are your rooms non-smoking?
All rooms are non-smoking, yes.
Okay. If you can put up your travel agent page again.
Sure.
They're asking about benefits. There we go. Okay, so we have a 10% commission on all bookings, 30% off bookings for travel agent partners, and 1 free upgrade based on availability and your free transfer. And what is your maximum capacity for your rooms?
Okay, so the 2-bedroom loft suite goes up to 4 persons. If we can add an additional bed to make it 5. The other 3 lower categories, their maximum is 2. The standard with kitchenette can go up to 3 if we add another bed as well.
Okay. Marlene is asking about FunJet. Will you be on FunJet or other suppliers for agents to book?
Yes, we are looking to partner with them for sure. We haven't been able to do it yet, just starting up, so we're getting there. But yes, for sure. Yeah, we will.
Okay. Do you offer transfers from the Montego Bay Airport?
We do. That can definitely be arranged.
Is that free as well, or it's an additional cost?
If it's for the travel agent and they want to come and see the property, we'll be willing to do it based on this package that we're offering.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so Denise is asking about your Canadian supplier, but that is Air Canada Vacations, and it's in
Yes.
the work.
Yes.
Okay. How many rooms total do you have?
We have a total of 48 units. It's actually 48 units, 56 rooms, but 48 keys for sure.
Okay. Children are welcome. And do you offer wedding packages?
We haven't fully created our wedding package program yet, but we will be offering wedding packages in short order. We just wanted to kind of get everything else all together, and then we can move forward to that.
Okay. Lots of questions about handicap. We've answered those. And is there a minimum night stay?
For pre-bookings, we tend to have a 3-night minimum night stay, but we're flexible. Nothing is really set in stone in relation to that, and we will be willing to adjust that if needs be.
Okay. How far is your nearest beach?
The nearest, good question. So the nearest beach that apart from going on the boat and going over to Maiden Key or Lime Key, which will take you about 20 minutes to get to the boat, and then another 20 or 30 minutes to get to the actual key itself. There's the Helsha Beach, which is 30 minutes away, and then there is, of course, the Ocherias section of Jamaica is very, very close now due to the new highway. So it takes just about 50 minutes from Kingston to get to Ocherias. Well, a lot of guests actually do go for the day and enjoy Ocherias and come back to Kingston. We offer also split stay experiences where we can package some time in Kingston and package some time with our partners in Montego Bay or Ocherias. So we can do like a week, 3-night stay here, 3-night stay there. That's something that we've been doing as well.
Okay. Lots of questions about your tour operators. Alexander is working on those tour operators, and that is in the works. So
yes, we're trying to build that out, tour operators.
They're asking, how does one become an R hotel partner, as in like a specialist? Do you have a specialist program, or?
Well, we just have to reach out to me and the sales team. We're very, very boutique, so we will speak directly with you and make you a partner, and then we'll continue to grow the relationship. We have a few that we have right now, but we want to build it out. We also have a loyalty program for guests, which we're building out. We haven't launched it yet, but that's something we're going to definitely include as well.
Okay. I do have questions about safety, your security on property.
Sure. So just so everyone is aware, Kingston is just like every other city. You have good areas and you have bad areas. Our hotel is in New Kingston. It's a good area. It's an upcoming area, a lot of development. The on-property security, we have, of course, the security guards. We have 24-hour surveillance in relation to camera systems. So we actually, if the hotel is fully, you can see everything except, of course, the rooms and the restrooms. But basically, we do monitor and we manage the whole experience. Again, when it comes to going out, Kingston is very safe. We're very comfortable recommending places for people to go, and we haven't had any incidents, and we continue to build the brand because I know there was a reputation for a long time, but we've moved away from that in recent times.
Well, I just spent 5 days in Kingston and had a great time, so I will attest to that.
Yeah.
Okay, do you offer any meal plans?
We do. So we have the breakfast included plan, which is the main plan. However, we do offer all-inclusive plans as well, where persons can purchase an all-inclusive package to get their full meals and beverage while they're on property.
Okay. Do you offer cribs, baby food, pretty much what do you offer for children, basically?
Okay, so we have
a gift shop.
We have additional beds. We don't have a gift shop on property for those items. However, we source it for the guests. So we will go and get it for you if you want us to. We have cribs that we can give you. There's no additional charges for those things. And we, if you need baby food, if you need anything at all, we will definitely go and source it for you. That's that.
Okay. You are not an all-inclusive property, but you are working on an all-inclusive plan, correct?
That's right.
Okay. And is parking complimentary?
Yes, it is. And it's all in, the parking is all in the building. It's all covered parking, 38 slots.
Okay. And I do have a question. If you charge for the rollaway beds, I don't remember if you said so.
No, we don't. No. And just on a note for transportation, we have a partner called Kazam Services, which are very, very good, very professional, and we use them as our main transportation provider to do our airport and all our up and down and, going to the grocery store, whatever the guests require. We have them parked on property, and they help us as well.
Awesome. How many pools do you have?
We have one lap pool. It's on the roof, so it's on the 8th floor. It's really for a relaxation and also for laps. So it's a full length lap pool, single lane. It's a very nice little dip for some laps, as I said, exercise. We also have a gym on property, so it all aligns with that.
Okay. Do you cater to allergies or vegan menus?
Absolutely, we do.
Are locals allowed on property? For example, let's say to go to to the club or restaurant.
We don't have a club, but the restaurant offers entertainment, and locals are allowed on property. So they go upstairs. The good thing about this, just in line with the safety as well, is that the elevators are designed where you cannot access guest floors unless you are a guest, with the key system and everything. So it's very safe. But they do go upstairs, and it's a great opportunity for our guests to interact with the local set of people that are enjoying themselves all together.
Nice. Okay. Do you have a tennis court? I'm willing to bet you don't, but okay. Do you have a tennis court?
No, we don't. No, but as I was saying before, is that what we try to do is, even if we don't have something on property, we have a partner that offers it. So we will partner. We take you there. So whether it's tennis court, we don't have a spa on property, but we offer spa services in the room. But we do have spa partners. We have many spas in Kingston that are brilliant, and we take you there as well. So we sell Kingston, not just the hotel itself.
Great. So you get the full experience.
That's right.
Which is great, because a lot of times, people go to a property and they just stay at that property and they never see what the city has to offer. So it's great that you're able to do all of that.
Mhm.
Do you partner with a particular hotel in Ocho Rios or Montego Bay?
We have actually a few. What we did is that we wanted to partner with hotels that are at a different price point, different level. So, for example, in Montego Bay, let's just say, we partner with Toby Inn, which is a small hotel, lower budget. We partner with the Round Hill, which is a luxury hotel, more of a higher budget. So it depends on the client, depends on what they want. But basically, that's just an example of what we do. So at the moment.
Okay. Jason is asking for pictures. I'm going to give your email address, which is apike@rhotelja.com. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. I'm happy to send it to him. Jason just reached out to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. Awesome. What time does the restaurant close on property?
The restaurant closes at 11.
Okay. And the website for the hotel is?
The website is www.rhotelja.com.
Okay. And we are right at 3 o'clock, I believe. I think I got to most of the questions. Again, if you have any questions for Alexander that I didn't get to, you can send them to apike@rhotelja.com. If you have any feedback for me or questions for me, you can send those to afoston@visitjamaica.com. And I just want to say thanks again for joining us. Thank you, Alexander. You are a wealth of information. If you're looking for information on travel agent information, you can go to www.oneloveagents.com. And I just want to wish everybody again a happy Travel Advisor Day, and thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Alexander.
Okay, thank you. Bye.